Action.
When we were about to go back to finishing WandaVision, I was pitched the actual story of Doctor Strange, and I was shocked. No one told me that their plan for me was to be the villain.
We knew that we wanted Wanda to be in it. I think originally it was a version where Wanda was maybe gonna turn bad at the end. That was a big change that I made, and I had a strong perspective on making her a villain from the get-go. It was always like, well, that'll happen in an Avengers movie or something. My perspective was, why are we letting some other movie get the best villain ever?
It was an exciting opportunity because it's really fun playing people with moral ambiguity.
Her sacrifice would be for the greater good.
She is one of the most powerful beings that's ever existed.
I was meant to rule everything.
Why does that mean that she now has to settle for just being good when all she wants is something that seems so simple and small, which is to be with her kids?
We've seen the tragedy of her life. She killed Vision only to have Thanos rewind those events with the Time Stone he got from Doctor Strange, so that Wanda's sacrifice was for nothing. She's given up a lot, and from her perspective, all she wants is one life. She wants America Chavez. She wants to take her power, which, yes, will kill America, but to Wanda, she's earned that sacrifice.
We really wanted to have the audience identify with the villain of the piece, really understand her, not make them a brouhaha villain, but somebody who you really loved and could relate to.
You break the rules and become a hero. I do it and I become the enemy. That doesn't seem fair.
It was so beautiful.
Okay.
God, that was great.
That was a constant thing for Sam Raimi and I. I've had so much fun playing off of his ideas, and I think he and I really relish in this character, and we've been enjoying how delicious it is to justify some of the things she does in the movie.
I love that there's a little bit of dread of what would happen if she were called.
All I was thinking of was, oh God, you just blew it.
Exactly.
All these people are gonna get hurt.
You're stirring her.
My fault.
I agree. It's not.
That's just one of the things Marvel does so well and better than anyone, is that their villains, you know, you find yourself siding with them at times. You're like, wait, I feel bad for you, or, well, they have a really good point. You know, Thanos has a really good point. So I feel like they've built that with Wanda so well, where you just feel for her and her struggle. It's just a very filled out character that I think makes you feel a lot of complicated things. Those are always the best villains.
She's a villain because she believes the end justifies the means. She'll simply do anything to be with the one she loves. She just loved too much was her problem.
To me, the sets are one of the most magical things that you get to see on these films because it's so world building. Mount Wundagore, I just thought they did such a beautiful job. I'm having them ship it overseas so that I can have it in my backyard. Wanda doesn't actually do the work that maybe someone like Strange is going to eventually have to do, which is take a look at our surroundings and how we treat one another and find something that is in front of us as opposed to what we are leaping different universes. For some reason, I'm okay being in a harness. It's fine to fly around and be in it for a certain period of time. I really do enjoy it a lot. And with these things called tuning forks, so I'm not just being held up on wires, but I actually have a harness on with a big piece of metal that hugs my waist. I have found that to be really helpful because you have more control over your body. And so we've done a variation of these tuning forks and wire work.
The great thing about Lizzie is that she's played this character for quite a while. She really knows the character inside and out. Scarlet Witch is supposedly one of the most powerful Marvel characters out there. The difference is she uses her magic, so when we do these fights, you'll notice that she very rarely gets touched or touches anybody else. Everything it does is magic, so it is a fight, but we don't actually physically hit her with stuff.
This is the first time I work with the Wanda character. I did study a lot online with her movements, but first time I met her, when see her do her movement, I was like, wow, She's a wonder.
She's done an amazing job with helping us build the action. So it'll kind of culminate in this Illuminati fight you'll see with the superheroes.
That was good. I think we got the master we need. Can I have even more of it? Feels good to be back.
Okay.
This is who I am.
Okay.
Ready? That's great. I think we got it.
Okay, good.
Cut.